Kaspa is pumping massively without stop. I warn you for this. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Chris, and today we're about to do our daily update about what happened in the Kaspa price since yesterday. Also, we will see the rank, the market cap, the hash rate, the categories, and also the top 10 addresses. Then we're gonna move into the technical side of Kaspa and also in the technical side of Bitcoin. And by the end of the video, guys, we're gonna speak for this current PAM that is unstoppable. It happened as I warned you the previous days. So if you're interested to know all of these things and what's obviously the next price target of Kaspa after this insane, enormous spam, all you have to do is to remain until the end of the video. And before we continue, I would like to clarify you that I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever that you're going to see in this video is my own personal opinion, my personal approach. Always do your own research before any kind of financial investment. And guys, if you're a Kaspa enthusiast, Kaspa holder, or Kaspa investor, I highly recommend you to subscribe to my channel because daily I upload Kaspa videos where I try to educate you and inform you with the latest news around Kaspa and around the crypto space. So your subscription to my channel is going to be very beneficial. And without losing more time, let's get back to the video and start with the Kaspa price. And guys, look this beautiful and astonishing rally that happened since yesterday. 17.4% we are up since yesterday. This is insane. Okay, I told you, and you can go guys watch all my previous videos before a week. Look at this. Here on this video I say prepare now for this, and if you go by the end of the video, you will see that I warned you there that the pump that will happen after this point that we are studying, after the point that we were studying here, it's gonna happen suddenly without any warning. This is why I told you on this video, prepare now for this. Also, I gave you so many charts, I gave you so many facts why Kaspa will pump. Okay, you can clearly see every Kaspa investor must watch this. 0.075 cents is imminent. And right now, guys, look at this. Kaspa is pumping like crazy. Okay, I warned you for that. I told you that also the exchange that will list Kaspa, medium to big exchange, will happen suddenly without warning. Okay, like the news that we saw with the OKX. Obviously, we didn't saw actually yet the OKX exchange listing, but guys, we saw OKX wallet integration with Kaspa. And from the people who used OKX wallet, they told me that they were able to convert some of their cryptos into Kaspa through this process. So in some way, OKX users right now are available to buy Kaspa if they use the wallet, okay, not the exchange. We didn't see yet an exchange listing, okay, the OKX, but it's imminent because, guys, for OKX to do this move with their wallet, this is obvious that this is the next step for their exchange too. So, as you understand, that's why Kaspa right now is spamming like crazy because all of these things happened without any warning. And I knew that because, guys, Kaspa is studying in a position that is really powerful. Okay, we were studying for months in the rank 43, within 46, without being backed by top tier exchanges. That means that no one is selling from the Kaspa investors, from the Kaspa community, because we know what we are investing. We know where Kaspa is heading. We know that Kaspa is money. It's not company. People, when I say and when I speak for big price predictions, are getting crazy. And they told me, oh, it cannot go to 200 billion, 300 billion. Guys, Kaspa is not a company. Kaspa is money. Do you know what is money? It's actually a digital currency. We're going to use Kaspa. Kaspa, it has efficiency to use it as money. Okay, you can store your money in Kaspa. It's going to have price appreciation over the time. It's like Bitcoin. But Bitcoin failed to accomplish this peer-to-peer payment system because it lack of scalability. It's too slow to make it happen with global adoption, I mean. So that's why, guys, Kaspa is so powerful. Kaspa will go definitely top 10 by 2025, 2026. That's why I'm so bullish in Kaspa. I'm not randomly here. I was previously ex-Bitcoin maxi. And that's why I'm so aggressive in Kaspa right now. That's why actually I don't have huge diversification in other cryptos because we have Kaspa. If you have some basic knowledge, you can understand that Kaspa is far better than anything else. It's far better than Bitcoin. And I don't care if this bother the Bitcoin maxis that are toxic, okay? Because this is the reality. I was ex-Bitcoin maxi, but I was watching and I was observing around the space if there is something better, and there wasn't. Okay, until I found Kaspa, and I said, "Whoa, this is actually the real trilemma solver. This has the main principles of Bitcoin, like Satoshi Nakamoto created the Bitcoin, but with the innovative protocols, Kaspa and the Kaspa devs built upon the Bitcoin fundamentals." Anyway, guys, let's see the rank, because rank is 41. I told you guys that Kaspa with the next spam will go straight under top 40. The Arbitrum is the next target that we're gonna destroy. Obviously, if Kaspa will go straight to 0.075 cents, we will go above 1.5 billion, something that will set Kaspa above Quant. We will rank up in the level of 38. So we're gonna flip Arbitrum, VeChain, and Quant, projects that are here for years, and all of these projects are backed by top tier exchanges. This is how powerful is Kaspa. If you realize where we are standing, people cannot realize what is Kaspa and how strongly we are studying in these positions. We never had the previous bull run. This is the first bull run of Kaspa, and actually Kaspa does a bull run in a bear market. That's insanely. And guys, look at the market cap right now is 1.3 billion. Right now, you're gonna tell me that, Chris, should I buy right now? Guys, look, in my all previous videos, I was begging you to buy. Okay, right now, to be honest with you, it's not the perfect time to buy, because even if we will PAM to 0.075 cents, Kaspa after some point will do a correction. Okay, that's obvious. And if you go here, you will see that we always, in the WealthNet, in my Patreon group, we buy the bottom. I will never ever buy the top. I never bought actually Kaspa, and I exclude here my daily dollar cost average. My big bags always happen in big corrections. And as you can clearly see so far, we are very correct in Patreon signals when we buy the bottoms, okay? Especially the last bottom, we bought the absolute bottom, the 0.041 cents. So right now, obviously, me and my group, my Patreon group, the WealthNet, we don't buy this huge rally with huge bag. Okay, obviously we keep doing our daily dollar cost average, but when a correction will happen, then we're gonna buy heavy. So if you don't want to miss the next big bag that we're gonna buy, okay, the sharks of the WealthNet, the sharks of this Patreon group, because WealthNet is elite crypto investors community. You're gonna find there lots of elite people, multimillionaires, crypto YouTubers, crypto experts, business owners, real big investors. Okay, we know what we are doing. We know when we buy. So if you would like to hang out, especially if you're a Kaspa investor with us, I recommend you to join in my Patreon group, WealthNet. It's gonna be very helpful, and you're gonna get the guidance that you should get. Anyway, let's move, guys, right now straight into Hashrate. Is in exactly the same position as yesterday. Right now is loading 56.81 petahash per second. Nothing changed since yesterday. 51.79 petahash per second is the current hash rate. And as I told you, I will repeat again for the new subscribers, the new viewers, that in the last days of November, the early days of December, we're about to see huge increasement into the hash rate, because more ASICs will be delivered until that day, and also will be plugged in into the Kaspa network. So more computational power, and so 3 digits from a hash rate perspective is imminent in the next coming weeks. So stay tuned, because also this is really bullish for the Kaspa. And here you can clearly see the next reduction day is tomorrow, and the price is pumping without caring that tomorrow we will see a reduction, okay? Because also the demand is so high. So the new coins that will be available for the miners to mine are gonna be welcome, because we're gonna buy more. You know, the demand is also in increasement with the supply at the same time. But when the supply is gonna be in the decreasement, that's Kaspa will be deflationary, and that's where the price will skyrocket into levels that you cannot even imagine. Okay, its Kaspa coin will be very scarce after 2027. Mark my words and screen record for that. You will see the lowest point of Kaspa by the next bull run in a price that will shock you. It's gonna be super expensive, even in the worst case scenario by the next bear market of 2027. Mark my words, it's gonna be definitely above $1. I can say like it can be $2, $3, the worst case scenario. And yes, it can be that number. Anyway, we're gonna speak for these things, especially way later, not now. It's not the ideal and the proper time to speak for the next bear market. Let's move into the categories. You can clearly see definitely we saw an increasement into the addresses. We saw more investors, new investors into Kaspa since yesterday. This is obvious. We are very close to go straight to 242,000 addresses. We missed a couple wallets here to get there, and as you can clearly see, this is obvious because also the last 24 hours we saw an increasement in all categories, the wallets increasement I mean, in all categories. So this is super bullish, and as I told you, don't count that much the 24 hours because lots of things change here. Focus more in 30 days because in 30 days you're gonna see that the percentages here is huge, okay? And that's clear message to the adoption of Kaspa, to new investors into Kaspa, and that's only the beginning, guys. We are about to see furthermore investors the next coming days, the next coming weeks. Fasten your seatbelts for that. And guys, from the top 10 addresses, as you can clearly see, KuCoin is buying aggressively. They bought even the top. You can clearly see 818 million Kaspa coins, and also in the page 5 they are in accumulation also in this wallet. You can clearly see they are buying crazy, guys. Right now KuCoin is above 850 million Kaspa coins. There are approximately 860 million Kaspa coins. KuCoin, as I told you, will go definitely into Aquaman category. They are heading there. They are buying like crazy, and I believe they do that especially with Kaspa. I don't believe that KuCoin is holding that huge amount of other cryptos like VeChain, Quant, or whatever. I believe they hold this amount, this specific amount, only for Kaspa because they know where Kaspa is going. Okay, I believe they did their investigation, so they would like to hold the majority of the maximum supply. Anyway, the Get.io is in the same position as yesterday. They didn't actually bought more. But obviously they have already a huge, insane bag. And we have the Mixi, that Mixi is studying in the same position as yesterday. I believe they sold like 8 million Kaspa coins. Let's see if they will start the decreasement from this Mixi wallet as they usually do when Kaspa is spamming. Okay, let's see if they will start selling soon. We're gonna keep observing that. And let's go, guys, straight into the technical side of Kaspa because this is really bullish. Guys, look this incredible pump. I told you before 2 days that here we found a very strong support at 5 cents area. And look this parabolic pump. Okay, I told you that this will happen suddenly. Fundamental, if we will see fundamental news like we saw the OKX web wallet integration with Kaspa, that's gonna drive lots of FOMO. That FOMO will skyrocket the price of Kaspa, and actually this FOMO was far beyond my expectations. I couldn't believe that this can happen like overnight. I was expecting to see a pump like to 0.056 cents, 57 cents, some consolidation and another leg up. This paranormal pump was insanely fast. Okay, even the situation that I described to you was fast. Okay, I was describing you a fast situation, and this was like lightning speed. Crazy pump, crazy explosion from that point. Okay, we are speaking for like 25% pump. That's a lot. That's a lot. I have people from my Patreon group that they bought back with me in 0.015 cents, and right now they are 4x up. 4x, guys. And when we bought here in Kaspa, my first buy signal was heavy, real heavy. And actually in my second buy signal, I went almost all in. So obviously for those who know, because I was Bitcoin X, Bitcoin Maxi, I was buying Bitcoin very cheap, 2016. My current investment, my current Kaspa investment is backed by a couple Bitcoins. So in reality, I have this like as a reserve, but in reality, the majority of my portfolio is Kaspa. So you can call me like a Kaspa Maxi in that way. I didn't convert all my Bitcoins into Kaspa. I converted the majority of my Bitcoins into Kaspa, and I have like a reserve because I told you need to put some safety if you play above 6 figures. Okay, if you play above 6 figures, definitely you need some safety, and because it's another to lose $50,000 and another to lose like $500,000 or $5 million. Okay, it's a big difference. Anyway, from the current situation, guys, from this chart, obviously having in your mind that we will see in some place a correction, and I believe that the correction that will happen will have a retest of this current aggressive uptrend support. Okay, I don't believe that we will go to retest soon this mega support, this mega uptrend support that is forming from early days of June. I don't believe that. I believe that if Kaspa will do a retracement, especially if it will continue into higher level, straight to 7 cents, I believe that we will come after some point to retest this 6 cent area again. Okay, if we will continue the pump from this point, because there is a scenario to see a consolidation here and not actually continue the pump. So in that case, maybe we can see a reversal back to 0.055 cents, 56 cents. But we will see how we're gonna close this daily candle. Okay, this current daily candle. This is gonna be really important because if this will close above 6 cents, guys, this is gonna be super bullish. Okay, the next days this pump can be continued, and this situation could go straight into this technical price target as I told you. Okay, and it can happen like very rapidly. If we're gonna close above 6 cents area, the current situation from the technical side, from fundamental side, whatever, it's super bullish. Okay, everything right now in Kaspa is looking extremely bullish, and I told you, as you can clearly see, this ascending triangle has a technical price target at 0.073 cents, and that's really powerful sign because we are heading there. Okay, I warned you for that couple times, especially if you go and watch this video. Every Kaspa investor must watch this. I saw you this ascending triangle. I told you maybe if we would have here a retrace and retest of the support, maybe the bounce was going to be very strong. But as you know, fundamentals are stronger. We saw actually the OKX wallet integration with Kaspa, and that caused huge FOMO. Okay, and right now the FOMO is unreal. The FOMO is unreal. Plus, we open more doors, okay, for other crypto investors to buy Kaspa, because as I told you, they can buy Kaspa through OKX web wallet. They can convert other cryptos that they got into Kaspa, or they can buy with their funds Kaspa. Okay, it's right now Kaspa is accessible for those users, and OKX has 50 million users globally. It's big exchange. Okay, medium to big exchange is inside in the top 5 exchanges globally, crypto exchanges. Okay, so let's see the current candle, how it's gonna close the daily candle. We have another 12 hours to this, but obviously, as I told you, the current situation is super bullish. And let's go straight into the Bitcoin technical side, because guys, right now Bitcoin is also bullish. Okay, we are above $35,000 area. We closed the daily candle and we opened it above the $35,000 area. This is something really bullish. I prepared you for that, that if we will see the daily candle closing above the $35,000 area, the next day the situation is going to be bullish for the Bitcoin as it's right now. And right now Bitcoin is in a position that is starting at $35,100 and $100. And guys, as I told you, we have chances to go straight to $37,000 within $40,000, something that if it will happen, obviously at this point of Kaspa, it can affect it in the same way. Okay, this kind of Bitcoin pump, if we will see Bitcoin to $37,000 within $40,000, that can affect the Kaspa price too and pump the Kaspa price straight to this technical price target of 0.075 cents. Okay, this is where I believe is the next stop of Kaspa. And especially if Bitcoin will do this kind of pump, I believe Kaspa will get there inevitably. Also, the world crypto will pump, not only Kaspa, but Kaspa is what we are looking at, okay? And don't forget that I told you that no matter the short term, no matter what's going to happen in the medium short term, I believe like in the long term, before halving, we will experience a big crash, a big correction, something that will definitely lead us to the $31,250 to retest this crucial support, okay, that is forming for years, not days, for years. And actually, in the bear market, we had this support as a resistance. We tried lots of times to break it, but we couldn't. And also this support is a very strong support that was forming in the bull run of 2021, 2022, okay? And since we broke that, we entered into the bear market. So I believe that we will have to retest that from the technical side, but also fundamentally, I believe something will happen. Obviously, before halving, we won't see this crazy money flow into a Bitcoin. Everyone is waiting to see the halving, and subsequently they're gonna start flowing the money into the Bitcoin price. So I believe until then we will see something that will crush the Bitcoin from, let's say, $38,000, $40,000 back to this $31,250. But to be honest with you, I don't believe that we will ever break again this 200 daily moving average. Okay, I don't believe that we will break again this 200 daily moving average. The worst case scenario is if we will break this yellow line, we will go for a retest of this red line that's going to be something like $29,000 or whatever, and then we're going to bounce from that straight into the $50,000 area, and we're going to start building the bull run territory. But obviously that's a long-term scenarios. We're gonna move step by step, and we will see how we're gonna close this daily candle, and if Bitcoin will pump straight to $37,000 in this current situation. That's what I would like to tell you guys. Don't forget also to check my Patreon group, because it's really important to be inside. If you are a Kaspa investor, you're going to get guidance for every move, for whatever it's happening. We have very elite people inside. WealthNet is a Discord group that's designed to help you build a proper crypto investing mindset. No matter if you are right now Kaspa investor, that doesn't mean that you will be rich, because you can do wrong mistakes in the process to become rich and wealthy, and can set you broke. Okay, so WealthNet is here to help you. Okay, and WealthNet is our crypto community where you will be in a place with like-minded people like you with the same goals, and also you will find crypto multimillionaires, crypto YouTubers, crypto experts, business owners, whatever you can imagine. Okay, we are here to unite. Okay, that's why I created WealthNet, the Patreon group. And also in WealthNet, you will learn, guys, from experienced people who have already succeeded into the crypto space. Also, if you are looking, guys, in the inner cycle of WealthNet, I recommend you to join via Lifetime, and you're going to have obviously furthermore benefits. You will have to send an email to wealthnetcrypto@gmail.com with a brief introduction about yourself, because not everyone is accessible into the inner cycle of WealthNet. Anyway, and for the people who ask me, Chris, where you store your Kaspa, where you store your cryptos, the safest way, guys, the safest way is cold storage. Okay, hands down, cold storage. And I choose Tazem wallet. This is my recommendation. This is what I choose. This is what I believe is the best one according to my philosophy around cold storages. Tazem is the way to go. And with the discount code CryptoChris, you will have 10% off in your purchase. If you click here, the Tazem, you will go into the site, up right in the corner, press Get Tazem, choose the 3-card set. Instead of 2-card set, it's $10 more, but it's way safer. You have one more option to do a mistake. Okay, when you're investing, absolutely don't care about the $10 or whatever. Don't forget to put the promo code CryptoChris, and you'll have 10% off. So with the promo code, you're gonna be able to buy like the 3-card set instead of 2-card set. Put here the code, grab your cards, and you're gonna be as safe as possible. That's what I would like to tell you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have any question. I will be happy to reply that, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you for every like and every comment. It means a lot to me. That's why I reply all the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until my next video, your boy Chris is out. Bye.